Okay. This is going to be a different kind of video than what is usually on my modest channel, but I'm going to try recording some of my DCS adventures today. The DCS, which is Digital Combat Simulator, is a super realistic air fighting, air-to-air, air-to-ground, all kinds of stuff, flight sim basically. And they have incredibly realistic models, and not only the planes but also their flight behavior. And anyway, their summer sale started, and I got the Viggen, which is a super cool Swedish jet from the Cold War era that specializes in short takeoffs and landings, and was basically a deterrent to the Soviet Union ever invading Sweden. And not to bore you too much with the history, but this plane's awesome. And anyway, I'm going to struggle through doing a cold start. I'm here in at Rafik Hariri Airport in sunny Beirut, and I'm going to try to do a cold start, take off, and fly from here, from Beirut, up by Batroun. Then I'll hang east and cut through these mountains here. Actually, where are my waypoints? Oh, it doesn't show them. Oh, maybe because I haven't loaded them in the computer yet. I'll cut through the mountains, and then I'll be in the Bekaa Valley here, and then I'll head back south and attempt to land at the Rayak airstrip here. So I'll pass by, I think this is Baalbek here, or maybe, oh, that's Baalbek. But this is the map called Syria, which includes southern Turkey, Cyprus, most of kind of western Syria, including Aleppo up here, Damascus down here, and even some southern Lebanon and a little bit of Israel down in the south. So super awesome map, super realistic. And yeah, let's get going. Okay, first things first, let's connect ground power. So
Chief, turn on the ground power. Copy.
okay.
Ground power is now on.
All right, sounds good. Next thing is to insert the data cartridge. So, gotta reposition my head tracker a little bit. Data cartridge is back here. These things actually had a big cartridge that looks like kind of like a very old Atari, like blockier than even a Nintendo cartridge. And that's what they used to load flight plans and stuff into the computer. So super cool. Okay, now time for main power, which is this one here. Oh, that was the canopy, but whatever, it's fine. Main power, fuel pressure, and then we turn off the main warning light. Let me check my notes here. Okay, master mode to standby. This is the master mode switch. So yeah, BER is standby. Okay, make sure auto throttle is off. Yep, that is off because down is on. Landing gear down. Obviously landing gear's down. Who really needs to check that? Okay. All right, now we click the throttle and boom. I forget what that does. Okay. All right, panel test. Everything's looking good. Okay. Turn on generator. Generator is on. Center autopilot yaw to 0. I think that's over here somewhere. The Renan. Yeah. Oh, that's this thing right here. Yep. That's already at 0. A lot of these pre-flight checklist stuff is stuff that is already good. I need to make notes in my notebook here on the stuff I can usually skip. Okay. Sure. Sorry. Yeah, the trim's fine. All right, set radio to norm plus alarm. So this is like the RWR system, and it's down this way, I think. Isn't it? Wait. Loose lude? Is that right? That's not right. Norm plus alarm. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Yeah. That's another one that's already on norm plus alarm there. So that's good. Okay. Ensure that the reverser is not engaged. So this is a cool thing about the Viggen. This little pulley thing right here, when you have this out, it closes the back of the jet, and essentially you have thrust pushing you backwards and down. So that's what allows it to stop like on a dime, basically, when you're landing and stuff. So it also lets it go in reverse while it's taxiing and stuff, which is something not many jets can do. That's really cool. But yeah, you probably don't want that engaged when you're doing startup and stuff. Okay, ADI is fine. HUD reflector, let's make sure this is low. Yep, it's low. Okay, HUD slave off. Set this barometric thing to LD. I think that so it's metric units. Okay, set CI HUD altitude. Oh, that's what I just did. Okay. Okay. Engage artificial backup horizon. Wait, wasn't there one over here too? Okay. Okay. Set the main altitude to 0, so let's just... Yep, that's on 0. Set the backup one to 0. Come on. It's really weird. Some of the mouse clicks are left mouse click, and some are right. Like this one, if you left mouse click, you change the mode to STD. I don't know what that means. But when you hold right click, anyway, it's all part of the learning curve, I guess. Okay. Set RWR position to loose plus lewd. I think I already did that. Yeah. So RWR, for those who don't know, is radar warning system. It kind of lets you know if you're being locked on by somebody. It detects the radar signals from other either aircraft or threats or friendlies, just anything with radar. It analyzes that and determines what's a threat and what's not. Okay, so turn on external lights. I think that's over here. I don't know where it is, and I'm not going to waste too much time on it because it's daytime. We don't really need it. Ensure magnetic declination is correct at 6 degrees. I think that's over here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's this thing way over here. And you know what, honestly, it's fine. Let's just set it around 5. I don't even know what that does. Alright, turn on radar altimeter. So that's, I think that's this, and I think it's already on. Because Fran is off and Till is on these Swedish controls, basically. Unless it's one of these. Wait. Yeah, radar altimeter. Alright, it comes on. Okay, now is the cool thing. Now we load the flight plan in. So we go to our little computer interface here. We go to Ref Lola, and then we type 9099. Oh, oops. Oh, go to Ref Lola. Sorry, let me just turn off my head tracking. Okay. Switch that to in, because that means we're going to take in the data. Hit 9099. And then we hit ls scu. While the 9 is flashing, that means it's uploading the data from our cartridge on our back left area. And once it goes all zeros, that means it's been loaded. So we should be good. I think the next thing is we switch this back to out, or out, and I'm just going to switch this back to actual position, which is what that setting is. I have no idea what these other settings do, but maybe one day I will. Okay, let's just go ahead and turn our head tracker back on. Zoom out a little bit. So if I switch this over to nav, you can see on our kind of radar screen right here, which is this central circle, and I have these buttons on the far right. So LS SKU, that's your starting runway. And then, all right, turn the head tracker off. B1 is like waypoint 1, B2, B3, B4, and then L Mal is your destination runway, or your primary landing place. So let's put that back on LSSKU. I think I can leave this on nav. I don't know, maybe it's best to leave it on standby for now and change it to nav when I'm about to take off. Okay, so we've got our data loaded in, got our waypoints accessible here. Let's see, what's next? Okay, open oxygen valve. Check. Close canopy. I believe I've already done that. Yep. Canopy is closed. Start engines by holding the start switch. Okay. So this is cool. Start switch is right here. Okay, you only need it for 2 seconds, and then we should see over here. Okay, maybe that wasn't long enough. All right, let's just leave it on. Maybe I can just leave it on. All right, so I have start syst right here. That's good. That's what we want. There will be another transist that shows up. And this is basically starting the engines and stuff. All right. Yeah, now transist. Okay, it's in the same spot. That's good to know. Or right above start syst. I wonder what that means. Oh, that goes away too. Okay, I know that light normally stays for a while. But once the start syst and transist disappear, that means the engines are good and they're at idle. So I do have an external fuel tank. Let me just show you the plane from the outside here. Or not. Let's just head tracking and mouse. I'm still trying to figure out how to coordinate that, but since I do have external fuel tanks, I'm going to set the trim, and you can look at your nose trim right here on this dial, even though I'm using the stick. So if you watch the stick, I'm pulling it back, and setting the trim. You want it about 3 degrees from what I read. That looks, let me zoom in on that, but I think, yeah, it's about 3 degrees. Nose up is down there, and that's the 5. That's so that's about 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. So set ejection seat. So I gotta arm that. All right. So now I'm ready to eject. All right. Press the indicator test, which is this control button. So you can see the stick loses its trim for a second, and some lights come up. I guess that means it's working. Whatever. All right, set lights to taxi, set master mode to nav. Okay, well, we can do that. And boop. And then, here we go. We're going to release brakes by just tapping the brakes. So if you look at my feet, that's all you got to do to release the brakes. And now we're live. So let me talk to the tower. I guess I was supposed to ask to start up. Actually, I just remembered. Got in trouble for this last time. I need to tell the ground crew to disconnect the ground power.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Copy.
Okay, so that's good. Now let's...
Ground power is now off.
Great. All right, now let's contact Rafiq Hariri here. Request startup.
Uzi 1-1. Request startup. Uzi 1-1. Cleared for startup.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm already started up.
Uzi 1-1. Request taxi to runway. Uzi 1-1.
Okay.
Taxi to runway 17.
So once again, they're having me go all the way to runway 17, which means that's the runway with the heading 17, which is almost straight south, because 18 is basically, if you look at the radar thing here, 0 is straight north, 18 means like 180 degrees, so straight south, and then you've got 09 is east, and whatever 27 is straight west. So we're going to runway 17, which means we take off facing straight south. And since we're Mine. Oh my god. Get down. Cat problems. Anyway, we're going to be taking off south, and then we're going to have to basically turn around, and I'll do a flyover Beirut. But one thing that I'm getting used to with the Viggen, at least compared to the F-15, is that taxiing, it just seems like either really fast or not moving. So I'm trying to find like that happy medium. It's kind of a pain because at least on the F-15, you can see on your HUD on the radar screen like your ground speed, and so you have kind of guidelines for how fast you should be going into turns, how fast you should be taxiing at all. But here it's just like, I guess I'm just gonna feel it out. But it's a good learning experience, I think. Okay, I'm gonna turn on head tracking to get a look around here. Looking pretty good. This is a custom mission with like no other planes at all, no nothing. So I should be pretty safe, but let's see here. Okay, now we're pulling up to the runway. You can see these signs off to the right. I gotta reach my brake. Okay, so you see here, yeah, and the brakes are, they really work. So if I look to the right, you can see that this is runway 17-35, and 17 is the one we want, but it's the same runway because those are the same as each other, just going the other direction. So anyway, this didn't work last time, but let's just see if I can request takeoff.
Uzi 1-1, request takeoff.
And if they'll let me do it. Yeah. So same as last time. I don't know if it's just glitched. I don't know if they're if I don't have like some frequency right on my radio or something, and that's why those options are gray. I don't know, but we're just going to take off anyway. So here we go. I got to get more comfortable here. This is not the most ideal setup. Okay. So I'm going to pull up to the big 17 on the runway here. I'm trying to be gentle so I don't, tip over or have my wings strike the ground. Okay, so I'm about to take off, and right about, where is it? Over right here, I'll try to look right at it and zoom in. You can barely see there's 1, 2, and 3, and those are your afterburner stages, and they're also here on this dial, but that's a little harder to read. So I'm going to get up to burners 2 for takeoff, and then let me see, let me make sure. Okay, so SPAC is like the, not exactly fly-by-wire, but it's assistance. So it helps you fly the plane. That's on. That needs to be on. Yeah, all right, I'll just throttle up and we'll start flying. So I'm going to get her up to burners 2. Come on. All right, there's 1. You can hear it come on, too. There's 2. Okay. Okay. And when I get to about 250 or 260, I'm going to start pulling back. Okay. Good. Trying to make sure I don't tail strike. Pulling up my gear now. And yeah, let's get head tracking back. Let's pull back to mill. So I'm turning off my afterburners. Actually, let's climb just a little first. And I'm going to go ahead and start heading to my first waypoint, which is, again, in Beirut, which is a good ways north of Beirut. But let's get a nice look at Beirut here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's pull it back on mill power. And according to my altimeter, I'm about 150, 180 meters above sea level. So let's just turn on autopilot now. Okay. Alright, cool. So we're kind of, I'm not sure how far south we are right now, but we're kind of over the Dahieh. Yeah, there's the stadium along the highway there, for those that know Beirut well. But pretty soon we'll be passing over American University on the left, and then the big fancy marina right here. Yeah, so there's AMU. And yeah, and there's the, well, we just passed it, but kind of behind us there's the, well, the marina, but it's gone. Okay, so we're looking good. You can see right here, that yellow marker is a waypoint marker. So right here at B1, that's our, B1, that's our first waypoint. So if I wanted to, I could just go down here and set B2 to go to the next waypoint. You can see that the yellow thinger has moved over. But let's put it back on B1. And it's not too far away. So according to my altimeter here, I'm 200 meters above sea level. And I'm very close. I'm like a kilometer away. So it's probably about to change. And yep, just passed it. So now let's hang right. Oh, I forgot to put my... There we go. Now I can see the HUD a little better. I'll zoom out just a little bit. Okay. And that will be pretty much perfect. And as you can see, so Spock, I don't know if it's Spack or Spock, but that light's green. My attitude and my altitude autopilots are green as well because I have them engaged. So there's Lebanon, beautiful, beautiful Lebanon. I wish they had the smokestacks in Junia over there, but they do not. We've probably already well past Junie at this point, but. Okay, looks like we're about 15 kilometers out from waypoint 2, which will be Batroon. And, yeah. Man, let me turn head tracking off so we can look at the plane. Okay. Look at that. It's freaking awesome. This game is just beautiful. I'm not going Mach 1 yet, so it's pretty loud on the outside here. Oh, that might be... Maybe that's supposed to be Batroon. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm about to pass it. I'm about 1 kilometer away now, so... Yep. And here we go. Alright, I tried to make this this flight plan kind of fun, so I fly through the mountains a little bit here. So you know what? Let's just get my head in a comfortable position, and let's just turn on burners. Do afterburner 1, get low, which is what the Viggen is made for, and kind of cut through some mountains and stuff here. So my autopilot, you can see the lights on the left is disengaged. And we do have a ways. So the distance to B3 is that dial right underneath B3. And let's go ahead and do burners 2. And right now it's in Scandinavian miles, which 1 Scandinavian mile is 10 kilometers. I do not know the history. I briefly looked at the Wikipedia on that, but it is kind of strange. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. This is awesome. These trees look so nice. Okay, that's a little low. That's a little low. Oh my god. Okay. Haven't died yet. Alright, let's do burners 3. full burners. I got plenty of gas. And I'm going to do the Top Gun Maverick inverted thing over this mountain. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, that's a lot of G's. Yeah. Alright. And now we are in the Baca Valley. Going just over Mach 1. Alright, let me... Woo. Alright, sound goes away. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright, let me get back to mill. Let's go ahead and get a little lower here, or a little high. Just trying to practice. Practice like it's the game, you know. You never want to be too high in the Viggen because it really doesn't have a lot of good countermeasures. Kind of the design of the Viggen is so that you get in and you get out and it's all just fast. Gosh, I'm trying to get low, but it's really fighting me. Maybe I need to trim. What is going on here? Okay, let's throw on burners. I don't know what's going on with my angle of attack here is all... Why does it want to pull up so bad? Alright, I gotta turn head tracking off because... Okay. Huh. Okay, there we go. Well, it has stopped fighting me at least, so that's good. Let's see, I'm about 25 kilometers out from, alright, it's still trying to pull up. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, let's just put on autopilot again. Let me pause, because I really gotta concentrate on this landing, because last time I totally missed the airstrip and was just hopeless. So let's see. It's probably safe to go ahead and let Rayak know that we're inbound, even though they may not respond anyway, but who cares. Okay. Okay, so since we're coming into an airport, we can use this thing on the Viggen called auto throttle, which basically, I think it sets your speed to, it tries to set it, when your landing gear's up, it tries to make your speed 550 kilometers per hour, which I don't know what that is in knots. That's one of the confusing things about the Viggen is all the units are like kilometers and stuff. And anyway, right. I'm just gonna hit J, even though there is a cool like lever in the back for that. But that should get our speed decreasing. I'm just gonna hit the brake a little bit because we're coming in way too hot. Yeah, we're already only 15 kilometers out. You can see on the waypoint thing, and I'd like to be a lot slower here. So I'm going to go ahead, when I unpause, I'm going to put the gear down and lower the HUD glass. I wonder if I click that while paused, will it do it? Oh, it will. Okay, I just did the same thing with the gear. So I believe my air brake is still on as well. Is that the runway right there? Oh my god. Okay. We're going way too fast. So you know what? Let's kind of do a flyover. And then we'll do like a big loop around. And come back to it. So let's just get a good look in. Yeah, looks like the Bacaw Valley, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. So, passed over the airport. Is my gear down still? I think it probably is. Wait. Wait a sec. Hold on. Okay, now my gear's down. Alright, let's get it back up. Please. Okay. Well, I don't really know what's going on there. You know what? We're just gonna roll with it. So, okay, we're going really slow now. I think I'm gonna need to turn off my AFK. Alright. We're far enough away. Let's go ahead and... Man, I really need gas because I'm going to stall here. Let's just start to bank it. Angle of attack is too high. So we're going to throw on burners. Full burners. Please. Please, angle of attack. When your angle of attack, it's this dial just to the down left of the HUD. When that's above like 12 in the Viggen, you're at risk of stalling. You can see it goes up to 20. Oh shit. F doesn't do anything. This plane doesn't have flaps, so. Alright. I just heard the thing go down again. Wait. Okay, gear is going down. Okay. I need to learn the oh wait, is that it right there? Ah! Yeah. Land stall. It's probably the landing light indicator. It's probably the thing that means your gear is down. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it here. I'm just gonna put my flight vector on the runway, and as soon as I land, I'm gonna slam the brakes and reverse the engine here, which is this pulley right here. So the runway's right there. Maybe it's easier for me to see than it will be on a video, but it's right there, and I'm really close and kind of high, but my speed, I'm coming in really fast too, actually. You know, I want to be going at about like 350 or so here, and you want to be landing at around just under 300, so I'm going way, like twice as fast as I should be. So this might not go so well, but let's see what happens. It's all about learning, right? Okay. Okay, let's just... You know, I'm going to throw on the air brake. And I don't know where my vector is here. I am getting slower. Oh my god. I'm just gonna start braking now. flaring. And I'm not touching down. Need to touch down. Okay. Gonna run out of runway here. Gonna start wheel braking. Just gonna tap it. Okay, okay. And gonna hold the wheel brake. And okay. Well, I'm alive. I'm God damn it. I'm on the ground. If somebody could just come give me a little push, that would really help me out here. Oh, my engine's off. Interesting. Why did that happen? Can I... Oh, maybe it stalled. Well, you know what? I got close. And, this has been fun. Clearly, I'm still learning this, and I'm still learning a lot about flying these planes in general. So this is a journey, and this is the first video I'm making about learning the Viggen, and in general about playing DCS. So I hope somebody finds it entertaining or useful. Probably don't do what I did and come in at twice the speed you should. It's doing a weird sliding thing. I don't know. It's kind of glitching out, I guess. But, you know, apart from that, I think it went pretty well. So, anyway, check out DCS sometime if you're interested. And I'll see you guys later.